Welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. We've brought our very own financial advisor onto the show, Chris Mann. He's with MUN CPA. Chris, joining us virtually. Hey, we're talking about, the tax season. It's not too late to maybe start thinking about some tax implications and steps that you can take preventatively for 2022.
Yeah, a lot of times people get to this point in the year, April 15th has passed us, and they were surprised with what they owed, or maybe they didn't get back what they thought. And so now the next step is for 22 to make sure that doesn't happen again, to maybe start doing some planning, maybe do a different deal with, if you got a business, do some, record keeping online, do it in software, stuff like that, instead of keeping it on, just a checkbook or out of a credit card, so that you're maximizing your deductions by keeping it, on accounting, and maybe make a commitment to do that. And so then you can do some planning so you're not caught short or surprised, come this time of the year. And I know the people that have not filed returns and have sent in extensions, they've got till October 15th to file the individual tax returns. And if somebody needs some help and they're trying to figure out where they are with their business, we can certainly help them with that. And those are the things that we start doing after the April 15th time frame.
So Chris, you've talked a lot about employer retention credits. A lot of money at stake here, and it sounds like not everyone's kind of got the message. How can you take advantage of those employer retention credits?
There's some people out there that still have not taken advantage of them. There's a lot of money potentially laying on the table, especially if you have a decent amount of employees that you carried and had, that stayed with you for 2020 and 2021. So it'd be worthwhile to talk to. If you got somebody doing your taxes, I talk to them, and if they're not really familiar with it, you can call us and we can fill you in if you qualify or not. Obviously, that not everyone will qualify, but there is some that I think didn't think they qualified, and they do, because they were partially or fully shut down for periods of time in 2020 and 2021. And again, these are pretty lucrative. I just had one the other day where they just got a check for $800,000. I mean, it was a little over $800,000 from this credit. I mean, because they got 100 and some employees, but I have a lot of them that are 50, 75, 100, 150,000 easily.
So Chris, you've got offices in a number of locations, but you've maintained your Tahoe roots. You've got brand new offices here in Round Hill, Nevada, and your slogan on a lot of your creative is, hey, more than just a tax return. Somebody wants to have you take a look at their return or maybe projected returns for 2022. What's the first step?
Yeah, we work the best with businesses because we really can help the business owner out with a lot of different things. And the tax laws really favor the business owner, and it really makes it easier for us to provide value to people when you're a business owner. It's harder to do these days when you're working for someone and you don't have a business. The taxes are pretty much set in stone for the most part. There's not a lot we can do for people there. There's a few things, but it's not anywhere near what we can do for the business owner. So we like working with a business owner. And if you feel like you got surprised, or nobody's talking to you about what you owe and things like that, or the time frames, we'd be glad to talk with you.
That's Chris Mann. He's with MUN CPA. He's also our financial fix advisor. Chris, thanks for joining us. Stay tuned. More of the Tahoe Real Estate Show right after the break.